Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich South Africa. Let us continue on from we last left off. So we have sent volunteers now to MacArthur because the CSA is looking a little scary. I mean, I think they pushed in, a little bit here, which is nice to see. But I do not want a CSA victory in America. That is going to be counterproductive to my interest. Let's just put it that way. But we are also trying to bolster the Nationalists as much as we possibly can. The election is going to be happening pretty soon, like less than a year from now. And we'll be able... We don't want the railway gun. It's way too expensive for what we can actually output right now. We want to... Yeah, I'll take you. We want to elect a nationalist. That's our primary goal. And then we're going to have to prepare ourselves for the war against Rhodesia and against Natal, who should rebel against us. Okay, there goes Burgos. Unfortunately, that does mean I think the CSA is... Or not the CSA, the CNT is going to win in Spain. Which is a bit of a shame, because I feel like they were doing really, really well. At first. I thought the Carlists were actually going to win for a moment, but, I shouldn't have faith in the Spaniards to do what I want them to do. As a shame as it is. But we'll be able, I think, in just a moment to take Los Angeles. I do see some guys coming here for reinforcement, which is a bit of an annoyance, but we should still be okay, I think. Hey, okay, there goes LA. That's going to get the PSA down to 65%. We have another supply hub over here, which I think is what we want to push to next. And then move our way up the rail line to Fresno, get our way to Sacramento, and then San Francisco. That, to me, just makes the most sense. They have put some more divisions on this rail yard, which, I mean, makes sense. So they don't want us to push away to take their supply hub. But I would really, really, really like their supply hub. Like, that's the issue. I think it would be really, really nice for us to deny the PSA their supplies. Because they have the supply hub here. And that's really... They don't really have any supply hubs, like, in Nevada at all. And if they push away into Arizona, they're going to have even less support. Unfortunately, it does look like MacArthur is kind of faltering a little bit. The Hobbit, or There and Back Again. George Allen and Unwin Publishing House has put out a new book by Bridget and McGray J.R.R. Tolkien, who returned to South Africa following the revolution. It tells the story of Bilbo Baggins, a strange small creature called a hobbit, who goes on an adventure featuring wizards, dwarves, giants, goblins, and the fire-breathing dragon, before returning home a wealthy man. The tale's already received widespread critical acclaim, and Tolkien has been nominated for literary prizes. There's also been hints that he's working on something longer and larger, but the author's notorious perfectionism might well delay its publishing. It's fine. If you guys want to wait until getting Lord of the Rings, I'm not going to halt you there. Do not move your way to this province, please. Okay, we completed recovery. Black Monday has now been a solved issue. We're happy to see it. Can't do any of you quite yet. And you know what? I do want to expand the Cape Corps. We need more units. Okay, there's nice. I told you to be doing a not an attack, but just a reinforcement procedure. But we have captured the supply hub, which is good, and that is connected to Los Angeles, so that should still get supplies that we need while denying support in the south. Also, Austria sent troops here now, which is super annoying. Why do you all want the PSA to win so badly? You should align yourselves with the American Union states. Or with MacArthur, honestly. Like, either of those two would be okay. Okay, you're at 92. Would you be in encirclement? No, not quite. Well, we're still looking, I want to say, pretty good here. Put some pressure on you guys. Chile and Argentina are now at war. Okay, but I don't want you to get dislodged. I want you to stay in this supply hub for as long as you possibly can. Oh, we can also develop some resources now. For 60 days, 3 factories. God, we never need more chromium, man. Like, that is never going to happen. The steel in Natal is a lot more interesting. We literally also produce no aluminum, so... I mean, that would give us 5. But then we're immediately going to have to put an amount of it up for international trade. Probably still worth it. But we'll get you out of here, which is going to give us another hills province we can defend. Just war justification against us. Italy's... Okay, that's the Italian war. Which I am not extremely concerned with, at least right now. Okay, we'll go 1-1. And we'll push our way... What kind of province are you? You're a hill? When are you moving? You'll be gone in 1 day, 7 hours. I want to put pressure up north now. Hey, Portugal joined the Entente. Already? Don't they have to do the Middle African War? Or maybe Middle Africa did not actually push their claims. I think that also is a possibility there. Why will you not support this unit? There you go. Okay, IDC investments. I think we want a military factory here. I mean, I guess it makes most sense to actually, I guess, go to civilian factory. It is the most expensive building. Okay, I want to shrink your line down a little bit. I want to move you here. And again, we want to push our way up towards San Diego. Ooh, yeah, give me the 100 political power investment. I'm very, very happy to see that one. And let's get you guys up towards Fresno, please. And assist the economy. I think construction engineers is fucking dog shit. Like, it's so bad. I can see the naval engineers being useful sometimes, but very, very rarely. Okay, Paraguay and Argentina are now at war. Which does mean the volunteer that they sent to the American Union States is going to disappear, but I can't imagine the Paraguayan division was really doing too much. No offense to Paraguay, but I don't think that they were the makers or the breakers, to put it mildly. Okay, we expanded the Cape Corps, land doctrine, radio. Oh, I mean, there's free radio detection tech there. What do you? I guess maybe give us something different if we have. Oh, you also build it in Natal, which is really not what we want. Foreign naval dockyards is interesting, but that does increase the number of factories we have, which does increase the amount of factories we need for consumer goods. So maybe not right now. Let's instead focus on industrial expansion. I don't think we care about population too much here. I mean, we're looking... I don't think we... Can we victory point rush? I don't know. There's Japanese divisions now. I mean, I think if we take these two cities, it should just kill the PSA. Like, they don't have any other cities in California. Like, it shouldn't be an issue, I think. I do see they're sending some troops down south. Yeah, you come down here, secure this corridor. San Francisco is worth 30. Sacramento is worth 15. It's 45 points. You could move here and do like a small encirclement. We're not gonna be on the rail line, but maybe that's actually fine. I want MacArthur to win just to counter the CSA. I don't care if MacArthur joins the Entente. Like, that is not. I mean, again, he could also theoretically join the Reichspakt. Like, he's not limited to join the Entente. He could do whatever the hell he wants. Move you up towards the supply hub because we do need it. You're still looking good. You're going to try to break out now. There's the Italian Civil War. Let's pull you back a little bit. They did abandon Los Angeles, which is a bit of a pain in my ass, but that's fine. We can move here, get an encirclement going. Which are going to make these troops even weaker than they already are. The National Party Congress of 1937. With an eye to the coming election, the National Party has decided to organize a National Congress in Pretoria to determine party policy for the next few years. Members from across the nation have traveled to our government seat. During the course of the Congress, leaders of the National Party in the Kiev province, Dr. D.F. Milan, has been chastising the party's nationwide leader, General James Herzog, on many accounts, especially concerning the failure to abolish the monarchy during his term as Prime Minister from 1924 to 1929, and the subsequent failure to defeat James Smuts and his South African party, for which the moderate and vague standpoints of Herzog are to be blamed, according to Milan. It comes to little surprise then that Milan subsequently challenged Herzog for party leadership of the party. The members were asked to speak out other provinces, and Herzog's failure in the last 8 years to seize the office of Prime Minister back from General Smuts has sealed his fate. Dr. Milan will lead a national party in the next election, on an aggressive Republican and African nationalist platform. Decrying that once given a mandate, he will declare South Africans full independence as a republic, now that the exiles are not in a position to act against such a measure. The Afrikaner Nationalist wing will become the dominant wing of the National Party. So they've all gone from the paternal autocrats to the... Or no, from the authoritarian Democrats to the paternal autocrats. Okay, hold your position, please. The Japanese division has been kicked out. You will get killed off in just a moment. Los Angeles is looking secure for the time being. And what do we have? Military factories. I think we just want to go for 5 on rifles for now. Artillery bonuses is still nice. And for these garbage garrison divisions, let's switch you to be infantry templates. And for our research slot, it is basically 38. So we'll go for a computing machine. We'll get our research bonuses up and running. But you're going to get wiped out in a moment. We still hold Fresno. What are you? You're a Hills province? Unfortunately, you are controlled by what looks like an actual infantry division as opposed to a bunch of militias. So we're going to push here first. And then we're going to go for you to go from there to the bay. And this should get killed off soon. Again, what we're just trying to do is we're just trying to make sure that MacArthur's not fighting a 2-front war. That'll be bad for us. Go for another civilian factory. 7980. We do have an infantry division defending Fresno. So maybe we will be able to push in a little bit further than I was originally anticipating. Okay, there is Duganze, the second time we've seen this event. Okay, Paraguay and Argentina have ended hostilities. Can we get up towards Sacramento? Possibly. You're getting pushed back. Then we can move you here. That will be Sacramento taken. You're going to hold this position for now. They might have abandoned San Francisco just due to the way that the AI works. They don't want to be like in this encirclement, so they're going to kind of like try to retreat. 49. Fresno is still secured. So what are they at right now in terms of being capitulated? They're at 45%. Again, once they lose San Francisco, they won't have another city. Okay, you are defeated. San Francisco has been taken. Hey, and there goes the class of Pacific states. See, that's good work there. So now that MacArthur is no longer fighting a 2-front war, he can, what is this? 13, 21. That's like, yeah, 30 divisions can now be shifted over to fight the CSA. And our divisions, I'm guessing this for taking Sacramento. Anything? Do we want to do this? I kind of wish this cost the command power instead, but we'll worry about that a different day. Let's move you. I mean, we want to take Chicago first, right? So let's move you like here. I think seems most reasonable. 100% research bonus. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with the Owens Mark 1. Get this rifle underway. Okay, there's the industrial expansion finished. And that does mean that we're no longer suffering from Black Monday. We're happy to see that. Wait, no, I'm stupid. We already did that. We've done this, which allows us to go to avail as political advisor. Who honestly is not that great. But we do get a bunch of ahead of time bonus reductions for some industry tech. So I'm very, very happy to see that. Radio propaganda for war support. Not the highest priority for me at the moment, but you know, maybe sometime later. And yeah, all of our allied forces can now move their way to the Eastern Front, which is what we want to see. And then Red Army, your job is just to push your way towards Chicago. We can take our way to Chicago, follow the rail line to Detroit, to Cleveland. I mean, again, it's going to be a pain. Oh, you're actually occupied states? Huh, okay. The CSA does own all this land, but they don't actually... It's not core territory. Okay, so technically it's not going to be as bad as I originally thought it was going to be, which is I'm happy with. Okay, our forces now arrived. According to the CSA, is powerful. 61 to 172. By far is the most powerful of the Civil War states here. Get our supplies up a little bit. Don't want to attack across the river. That's just going to be bad for us. And the heavy, heavy tank. We have a silver research bonus here. No, but it's not ahead of time. So we'll take the 38. Support weapons for our basic heavy tank. You need a main armament. How about the improved small cannon for the turret type? Breakthrough 18. Let's go for the 3-man turret. And we'll throw a radio on you as well. Nothing too crazy. I want cheap tanks for now. When we'll throw this in here. I know we don't have a template for it right yet, but I'm sure we will at some point. Because we can just, replace these light tanks with heavy tanks. Okay, so let's assist the MacArthur forces. Push our way to the river. We can take Chicago. It's not like it's going to win us the war. I mean, the alternative is that we focus on trying to kill the American Union State instead. But, again, the American Union State is a country I wouldn't mind if they won. It's really just a CSA I need to lose. Anyone else is fine. Okay, Spanish Civil War is over. Unfortunately, the Syndicalists did end up winning. You might say maybe I should have sent some volunteers there, but I think honestly it's fine. And we'll even go for the 39 artillery piece. I think it's reasonable enough. Where's your supply hub? Your supply hub is Chicago. Okay. Again, luckily the CSA is also having to fight the American Union State. So the full brunt of the CSA army is not able to actually come down on us. At least not yet. I don't know if Canada... Are you preparing it to go to war with the American Union State? Home of the free. I mean, at least not right now. If they wanted to, they're still pretty far away from actually getting it done. Okay, Cuba joined up with the Reichspakt. And what's going on in Wallonia? I don't know, but it looks like Germany is looking pretty good there, so we're happy to see that development. Okay, we push our way towards the river. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we are going to have to attack across the river now in order to move our way towards Chicago, but I mean, the number of men we have, it seems good. I would love if MacArthur would focus more on killing the CSA as opposed to trying to fight, as opposed to fighting Huey Long, but we can't win them all. Like, how many troops do they have? Yeah, 46 to 102, like, it's a lot. But they have lost a lot of men as well. So maybe it kind of balances out. But, it's still really not what we want to see. Bulgaria is once again declared war on Serbia. I doubt they're going to win the second time, but I guess we'll see. And we can get ourselves some steel in the Natal, which will definitely want to exploit. Okay, we pushed you guys back. This is not going to be encirclement, unfortunately. Your supply hub is... Looks like you're getting your supplies from Kansas. I mean, it'd be so nice to take Chicago, but I understand why that's not a reality we can really do right now. Ooh, free factories. Well, not free factories. We'll probably have to pay for them, but sure. Let's form the IDCSA. We'll get that going. And what do we have here? The Union's Affairs. Something to the country. Called an Enfranchisement Act. Deal with protectorates. That's all stuff that'll happen after the election. And stuff we can worry about at a at a later date. 64. I'm disappointed by our supply issue, but I'm happy that, you know, MacArthur does seem like he is getting a good counteroffensive in here now. You know, now that he doesn't have to send all of his forces to go deal with the PSA, he does have the men that he needs to continue his push. How many trucks do we have in storage? None. Okay, cool. We'll counter here. Again, we're only like a few tiles away from Chicago. Like it's within, it's what, 3 tiles? It's like within sight. 62, 95. They're getting pushed back as well. Overall, I'm actually very, very happy with the way this is developing. But I will say, at least for the time being, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not joking, tell you something down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.